Hi guys, it's C&NOnline back for another video. This video will just be basically a cover of Eurogamer Expo 2014. We're just going to basically go over the expo and basically see what we saw and what we really thought would maybe catch the public's eye. So without further ado, let's get started.
One of the first games we looked at when we were at Eurogamer Expo was Arkham Knight, the latest Batman game in the series. We got taken into a little room where we got to watch a video of some gameplay. We weren't allowed any hands-on. The combat looks really good. I mean, the combat in the first games is pretty good. You saw the Batmobile, didn't you, Craig? It looked pretty fluid between Batmobile to fighting. It was pretty sound like that, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was really nice to see the Batmobile being put into it, seeing as it wasn't in the other 3 games.
Yeah, the first 2, 3, because we had Batman Arkham Origins. It wasn't in it at all. I mean, you can literally be fighting and then finish them off by throwing the enemy up into the air and getting the Batmobile, I think, to shoot a gun.
Yeah, it was like a Batmobile finishing move. So like you basically tag teamed with the Batmobile. It was like really cool. Also as well, they did destructo scenery kind of thing where you could basically now kill people by hitting their heads into bits of the environment.
Yeah, and they used like a toilet, wasn't it, or something on point?
No, it wasn't a toilet. It was he hit him against an electric cable thing. You're on about Lego Batman with the toilet thing.
That's the one. We're going to get him. But no, also you can also like drive up a ramp and then fly off, jump out the Batmobile and just like glide across the sea. It does look really good. The game's graphics look brilliant. I'm really looking forward to see what the game comes with. At the moment, there's not much gameplay on the internet. I'm hoping they release a bit more in the future. The next one that we saw was Transformers Universe. This game is a free-to-play MOBA. It's kind of MOBA.
Kind of like a MOBA.
It's a bit strange.
It was basically a Transformers deathmatch kind of thing.
Essentially, 5v5.
Yeah, some of the modes was that obviously you had to capture points, and some were obviously you got to capture the flag. But the actual core game mode was just deathmatch, like 5v5.
It's pretty nice looking.
Just normal Autobots versus Decepticons, really, wasn't it?
I mean, it was really good looking graphics. It's the style of Transformers Prime, the latest TV show. The only thing which people might be disappointed in is you can't play your favourite Transformers, but this is probably a lot better because you won't have everyone else, Optimus Prime, Bumblebee. They do come under as mentors, which you can see in the game. All of this game is like available now in beta, I think we're in now. So you can literally jump on, have a game, and get to grips with it. You have to be about level 5 before you can do any of the big matches, but you can play Capture the Flag, I think we played when we played it.
Yeah, it was like Capture the Meteor or something like that. But yeah, basically you go through the beginner bits up till rank 5, and then they literally let you out into the world. It's worth a look. Jagex have done a really good job with it, so if you like RuneScape and all that, then might as well go and have a look at this because it's done by the same guys.
And if you want to see any more, we've also got an interview with the guys. Check out the description below and it will be in there. You can click and have a watch of that. From me, the final one I kind of looked at and I'm really eager to when it comes out, and hopefully we get into the alpha and the beta for, is Evolve. I don't know how to explain it. It's like humans, a team of 4 humans versus like a monster. It's not really an alien, is it? It's more like creatures.
It's people probably already know by now, but Evolve basically is like they've just said, it's 4v1 basically, but the 1 is a massive monster and the basically 4 have to hunt him down. But obviously there's like different classes that each like member of the hunting team has to obviously be able to track him down better. We won't go into too much detail about it because it is a very hefty game with like its description that, but what we will do is we'll put a trailer down below, like next to the Evolved like tag that we'll put down there, and if you think what we just said was interesting, then give that a click because it is one to watch out for, to be honest. I mean, it was lovely graphics, gameplay was quite fluent, and the monsters were really, really badass. So
it looked really nice. We went to a developer talk where they talked us through the game. The monsters aren't as overpowered as I thought. I think it was the humans. Was it the humans then, or was it the monsters?
Yeah, but it was the humans that won, but that was like all because they did their teamwork right, and the guy that was playing the monster thought he was badass. But yeah, it's very tactical. If you were playing as the humans, like the hunters, you have to actually play as a team because they were saying, if you don't play as a team and you think you can go in all on your own, then the hunter will pick you off and literally it'll be the winnings.
It looks really interesting though, so do check in the description below for more details on that one, and hopefully we can give you some more information as the alpha and the beta comes out in the next few weeks.
Right, now it's on to my games that caught my eye. First one, I'm going to say it, whether people say it's rubbish or not, because obviously reviews come out for it and it's just come out today, as in Tuesday.
Yeah.
It would be Alien Isolation. By God, it looked amazing and it played amazing as well. I've never played an Alien game that's actually got me as scared and on the
I
sidelines
actually
as that
jumped
game
while playing it, and I've never jumped at any game before, so that was surprising.
The survival mode, which we actually got hands-on with, and if you look in the description below, we'll have an interview with one of the PR.
It was Lee, the community manager for Sega, so she was really excited to talk about it.
You'll see like an interview that we had with her, but the only hands-on that we got with it was the survival mode, but that was amazing. It's probably one of the best 10 minutes of gameplay that I've ever played in a demo, so the actual full version of it must be incredible.
At the moment it's only on a demo on the disc. It's going to come out later on in the year. I think it's a free download, I can't confirm that one, but it's a demo on the disc for anyone that buys it on day of release or anytime further on, and you can play it and give it a try out. Like we did the exact same demo that we played at the Expo. It's really scary, I promise you. I was actually scared. I think we both crapped ourselves a few times, and I was even looking around the TV trying to find a way to avoid the alien as he came after me.
Yeah, the alien was actually, as most fans would see an alien from like the first film and all that, he actually had you on the sidelines, and for once in your life you cannot walk into him and think you were the bigger dog, because he'll just take you down.
Flamethrower did nothing.
Yeah, Flamethrower I think pushed him back for like 40 seconds, but then he was right up on your tail again. There's even bits where he would play with you, so he'd knock you over and literally make you wait for that final blow. It's like, it is well done. The alien is like spot on.
It was brilliant.
And I love to see it. It was really well done. Next, I'm going to have to say, was Bethesda's The Evil Within. That was another game that caught my eye, well, caught our eye, and actually lived up to what I've heard and what I thought. It's a really, it's like a new horror game that they're going with, or a
puzzly
new kind
horror
of
game,
kind of horror game. But oh my god, the graphics were amazing. The gameplay was really fluent. The only downer I had with the gameplay was I thought the camera was a bit too close to him behind.
Yeah, I can see what you mean. It was a bit awkward,
other than that, it played out so well, and like it was the AI were like, if you die and come back alive, the AI would be in different places and would react differently. So no matter how many times you died or if you went through the game, it'd play out differently.
Every time you jump back in, everything would be different again. So you can't remember you can remember the puzzles in basic, but there's things that would change every single time, mucking up the idea of your puzzle, so you can just go back in, dive, and quickly do everything all over again.
Yeah, and obviously it's the core mechanic of a horror game where it's scarce ammo and make sure that he's actually fully dead, or the thing you killed is fully dead, or else it's going to be right back up your ass. But The Evil Within, literally, I think it's due out next week now.
Is it next week? Yeah, I think it's within
next
the week.
So literally look out for that one.
Hopefully we'll have more on the channel regarding Evil Within sometime soon.
Yes,
so
we are looking to touch that one. So hopefully, And there's two more I'd like to finish off with. The first one will be Mortal Kombat X. Everyone that's a Mortal Kombat fan will literally be over the moon to see that there's a new Mortal Kombat game. Graphics have gone through the roof, seeing as they're on next gen. I don't know whether they're on current gen, but
didn't see the console they're playing. I think it's
they were playing on like PS4s and Xbox Ones. But all the like original cast are back. Well, all that's been confirmed as Sub-Zero, Raiden, Scorpion, and there's been like 2 or 3 new ones. The moves look amazing, and they've also integrated a new thing, which is like each character has 3 different modes that play out differently. We'll put the video that describes that down below so you can actually listen to somebody who knows that stuff talk about it. But Mortal Kombat's one to look out for again. And my last one is Lego Batman 3.
Good game.
It's
amazing.
Coming out in November. I think
11th. I feel right.
Said it was like November time. Again, we got a interview with the guy that was literally like, it's his baby, like he made or was a massive part of this game. So literally check in the comments below for that one as well, and that'll be an interview basically where he can tell you everything spot on.
It's literally everything you'd expect in a Lego game. It's taken everything from every other Lego game and made it like 10 times bigger. We haven't seen too much on the gameplay. We got to see a bit more. A few new characters introduced at a little dev talk we went to. It looks amazing. It looks like a DC fan's biggest dream.
Yeah, if you are a DC fan, then you'll literally want to get this game. I mean, they've got everything from like Green Lantern's world. They got like Sinister Six. No, it's not Sinister Six. That's fucking.
Spider-Man.
Yeah. Well, no, it's like it's got everything from like the DC villains, this group, to obviously.
You've got even Teen Titans are in there. I didn't think
Teen Titans are in there. Yeah, you go to all the big worlds as well. You're not just on Earth anymore, like in Gotham. You go into space and all that. So it's incredible. And also the 1990s Batman and all that with Adam West and everything. It looks absolutely incredible. So that's one that you should definitely look out for if you're a Lego fan and also if you're a DC fan.
As Greg said, more information will be in the actual interview itself. We talked about some of the DLC packs, what you can expect in them. We won't spoil it here. Go watch the interview and see what he says. So guys, that was our trip to Eurogamer Expo. We enjoyed this year thoroughly. There's so many great games coming out. Though due to time, we can't fit everything into one video. There's that much out. If there's anything you heard was at Eurogamer Expo and you want to hear more about, leave a comment down below. We'll make some more videos, we'll interact with you guys, and we'll get some more stuff.
Yeah, it's like the fact is, like Nate just said, Eurogamer is a massive event, and if there is any game that like you thought was there and you want us to say was it there and was it any good, just give us a chat. I mean, there was one that caught my eye that I'd never even heard of called Lords of the Fallen.
We're not too sure about that.
But we're not quite sure about that one. But that one might be one to keep an eye out, kind of like Dark Souls kind of style. But other than that, literally, if you want it, literally Eurogamer is worth going to, especially if you're a massive game fan. I mean, it's not that expensive
about
either.
15 quid, I think. But they're moving to Birmingham this year, so if you live around Birmingham, just keep your eyes out because it will be local. I think it's in the
NEC, but yeah, so we won't keep you much longer. Thanks for watching the video, guys, and this is C&NOnline signing off.
See you guys later.
Also, we've seen that like Adam West is coming back as a voice actor. Have you got anyone else like the voice actors of Superman and all that to come back to do the odd voicing as well?
Well, what we've done is we've got a great cast of VO actors that we've used before. People like Travis Willingham, Laura Bailey. We've got people like Scott Porter in there. We've got Adam West in because we wanted to bring Adam West, 60s Batman. We've got a whole mode of 60s sort of content. But there's a load of VO actors.